You know what the end of the Premier League season means. It's time to pick our team of the year for 2018-19. Though the soccer writers and players have already selected their respective best sides, it's now your turn to give praise to the stars who've impressed you the most. Each category has 6 options except for the centre-backs and forwards, with the top 2 in each vote making it into your final 11. We also broke the midfield into 2 key and distinct roles: the defensive mid, home of the tough tackling, possession-winning aces, and attacking midfield, those elegant no-10s who orchestrate or finish every single forward move. Have your say below. The voting closes on Wednesday, May 15th at 5 p.m. ET, 10 p.m. British Summer Time. Results will then be presented on Thursday along with our experts' picks. Goalkeeper. First things first, there's no David De Gea in our ballot. His string of crucial errors throughout the season was a contributing factor to the end of the Jose Mourinho era at Man United and the slow, upsetting slide out of the top 4 to their eventual 6th place finish. We expect him to rebound in full next season, but enough about the Spaniard. This sextet has been impressive for many reasons over the 2018-19 campaign. The 2 shot stoppers at the heart of the title race are represented, with Alisson and Ederson both level on 20 clean sheets in the league. So too is the pair that has secured Champions League action in different parts of London, as Kepa, 14 clean sheets, and Hugo Lloris, 12, were consistent from start to finish. Also listed, the majestic Rui Patricio, whose heroics between the posts helped promoted Wolves finish comfortably near the top. Łukasz Fabianski also makes it for being nimble and integral as the Hammers completed a turbulent season in style. His 141 saves leads the league. Right back. How about this crew? There's a familiarity to the teams for which they play, but it's justified. Trent Alexander-Arnold has racked up a remarkable 11 assists from the full-back position, good for 3rd in the league. Ricardo Pereira might well be the signing of the season considering his potency and prowess on both sides of the ball for the fabulous Foxes. Then there's young Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who has played his way into the England picture for his assured defensive play and devastating pace when Palace transition to attack. He's in the Premier League's top 3 for completed tackles. Impressive. Centre-back. Finally, a Man United player. Victor Lindelof has been much improved in his 2nd season at Old Trafford, while PFA Player of the Year Virgil van Dijk and France international Aymeric Laporte have been the mainstays of the league's 2 stingiest defences. Remember, the top 2 make it, so choose wisely. Left back. The other Liverpool full-back leads the pack for his 11 assists, tied with Alexander-Arnold, as part of the Reds' devastating play from the wide positions. Also in is Ben Chilwell, who looks every bit destined for a big summer move. Can anyone entice Leicester with a decent price? Oh, and Lucas Digne makes it for being the league leader in completed crosses. Since when did full-backs become so potent at the other end? Defensive midfield. It's no coincidence that Man City lost 4 times in the league and Fernandinho, their all-action holding mid, still every bit as brilliant in his early 30s as anyone in their prime, wasn't in the 11 for any of those 4 games. Also in the mix, Fabinho, after taking time to cement a place in Jurgen Klopp's high-octane side, Declan Rice for breaking through at West Ham, and Ruben Neves, who adjusted brilliantly to a deeper-lying role for Wolves. Oh, and any list of tireless stars in the heart of the pitch has to include the peerless N'Golo Kante, who continues to be a key figure for Chelsea under Maurizio Sarri. Attacking midfield. A dazzling Dane, Christian Eriksen, tops our shortlist here, as well as young James Maddison, who handled the step up from Norwich City with aplomb this season. He's as cool under pressure as anyone. Paul Pogba's strong 2nd half of the year under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer sneaks him in despite Man United's frustrating dip in the final weeks. Then there's Ryan Fraser, the Cherries' pint-sized menace, who makes it by virtue of his 14 assists this season, good for 2nd overall heading into the final match day of the campaign. Forward. If the choice is too difficult, just remember that the top 2 make the best 11. Mohamed Salah didn't have a season like his last, but still managed to lead the league in goals, 22, and shots, 128, heading into matchday 38. Man City have three candidates. Bernardo Silva has been at the core of Man City's push for a second straight league title, leading the way with his work rate and industry, while Kevin De Bruyne spent much of the season on the sidelines with injuries. Raheem Sterling cruised to Player of the Year honours for his 17 goals, 10 assists, while Leroy Sane was also a lethal option as an impact sub, notching 10 assists of his own. Chelsea will hope they can keep hold of Eden Hazard, considering he notched 16 goals and 15 assists, while Son Heung-min did just about everything Spurs needed. Without Harry Kane and Dele Alli for long stretches, he capably led the attack without complaint. Striker: is there anything Sergio Aguero can't do? This season was his fifth in a row, matched only by Thierry Henry, and sixth overall with 20 league goals, second to the inimitable Alan Shearer, as Man City closed in on another title and the second highest points total ever in the Premier League. Oh, and Aguero's next hat-trick would be his 12th, making him number 1 overall on that front, too. Raúl Jiménez hit 13 goals in his first season at Molineux, performing so well that Wolves made his loan move permanent in the spring, and the fans really took to their Mexican striker and his love of lucha libre wrestling. There's room for Arsenal's BFF striker duo, who notched 33 goals between them, as well as Callum Wilson, who keeps getting better with age on the South Coast. Speaking of getting better with age, how about Glenn Murray? His 12-goal haul at 35 years old is a thing of real beauty. Manager: considering the Premier League's reputation is the toughest division in world soccer, the top 5 bosses in the table make our list, as well as the man who masterminded a remarkable first season after promotion. Nuno Santo deserves particular praise for managing 4 wins against the top 6 this season. They could make it 5 if they beat Liverpool at Anfield on Sunday. So there you have it. All the categories, all the names. As mentioned at the top of the page, the voting closes on Wednesday, May 15th at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 p.m. BST. Results will then be presented on Thursday along with our experts' picks and analysis.